Hello. It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, I hope you can all hear me. Because I know it's been a long while. For some reason, YouTube kept automatically translating the comments and it into Finnish, and it was very distracting to say the least. So, what is this thing gonna be about? Well, so basically, my idea was that. Oh, hi, honey. Oh, it's my microphone. That. Oh, hi, honey. Oh, it's my. Oh God, it's so low. That. Oh, hi, honey. Oh, it's my. Oh God, it's so low. That. Oh, hi, honey. Oh, it's my. Oh God, it's so low. That. Oh, hi, honey. Oh, it's my. Oh God, it's so low. Okay, it should be much higher now. I'm not too 100% sure though. I took it down temporarily because it kept looping the same old audio constantly and shit. Uh, it's yeah, it was taken down for a bit. Uh, why is it my? Oh God, this delay is horrible. Anyway, some. Why am I not moving? Okay, oh okay, it's like. Let me just turn it back on. Okay, I haven't explained what this is all about. This is kind of like a wrestling type company, but it's done with LOL characters. That's why Vince Russo and Space Ghost are in the icon. And the deal is it's gonna be like a promotion, so to speak. And we will use this wheel to like pick, like drafting our fighters. And then we will make a bracket to decide the first ever champion of Inter-Lawl-Ional Fight Club. Now, it's not gonna be like, oh, he did the turnbuckle move, it's epic. I mean the wrestling moves as in, I mean wrestling as in like it's gonna be a promotion of select characters. And we will start with let's see here, we should start with like 32 fighters. You do you have any questions regarding this concept, or do you understand it just fine? Hmm? Oh, yeah, we can add those. I see no problem adding those big fellas in there. Oh god, this is so laggy. He gets the Inter-Lawl-Ional championship. Let's see here. Let's add Blue Baby. Let's add Mouse Fitzgerald. And lastly, we will add Kid Goku. Yes, it's gonna be like a wrestling promotion. That there's gonna be storylines, and then after we will be doing it on like a Google Doc. The fight will be written as in like a script form. It will be basically like the uh, kind of like stupid space, but a bit different. How about a nice pat on the back? Okay, once again, everyone's got like runs like as an idea of how this is gonna go. Still gonna see if I can like adjust my microphone. Yeah, stupid space without suggestions. But I will let you guys like decide like motivations and stories, and we will still be like writing stuff, basically working together to like make this thing more than just character with character. We need obviously every character needs motivations, and there's gonna be probably we're gonna form factions and stuff like that, stupid stories like that. I can't. Okay. WWTF. Okay. I guess we've got nothing to do except spin the wheel and make the deal. The first character added is Korvax. He's gonna be #1 seed. How many Sylvias are there? Alright, he's gone. And now, do remember that if there is a character I'm not too familiar with or fond of, I mean, there are some characters that I will refuse if they pop up, like, I don't know, Grotesque Steve. Then they will be rejected and we will, what would be a nice readable font for this? I say Robotomano. Hawks is #1. I'm clever! But I have a rule that I can turn down Will's suggestion at maximum 5 times. Dolphy is definitely rejected, yeah, pretty much. Alright, let's spin it again. Kovacs will take on Don Ramon! I know what Don Ramon sounds like, but I can't do an impression of him at this moment. Korvax's first opponent will be Don Ramon. Then next character will be picked. Chespin. Interesting. The Pokemon character. He will be joining our roster. Let's just change his thing's name into John Demico is rejected. Yeah, he writing his match is gonna be very easy. Next one is another LOL original character, Codex Snake. Read a book. We've got two LOL original people. Oh, I wrote it in the wrong section. Yes, we've got a lot of C's and D's. I'm not gonna. Of our first joke character, Retro Jason is joining the fray. I miss. Damn. I wish this LOL Jupiter would release a new moveset at some point. Oh, they are green characters as well, yeah. Next, spin the wheel. Oh, ow. Captain N, our first Nova character, another character started with C. He will be going up against a video game version of a 80s horror icon who recently joined Dead by Daylight. You can go back. Basically, we are running like a tournament for our wrestling company of sorts called Inter-Lawl-Ional Fight Club. And the winner of this tournament will get the Inter-Lawl-Ional Championship. Next character. Temi. Temi is joining the fray. Temi and her famous Temi Flakes are joining the tournament. Oh, this is giving me a headache. Let's just... the chosen one. From animation animator versus animation. Two indie icons are facing on each other. How do you mute this fucking thing? Because this is giving me a headache. I can't mute it. What? Anansi! Wait. Is Retro Jason Lost Media alright? Dylan is remaking their remake, so Retro Jason ultimately has to be scrapped. It doesn't count as a rejection, though that means Captain N will be taking on Temi and the Chosen One will be taking on Anansi. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. Let's just... okay, just gonna turn the sound off from PC for the time being before. So I'll have to hear it, but you guys don't have to hear it. Nicolas Cage. Another original LOL character. Nicolas Cage is our third original LOL character who's joining the fray. And he will be taking on Treasure Jason died on his way back to the wrestling tournament. He will be taking on what's this girl's name? Yukika. Yukika will be fighting two drunk people, or I guess, or was it Yukika? Correct me if I'm wrong. Everyone is too busy quoting not the beast to correct me. Oh, Mrs. Yukari. Okay. Next we have I'm so irritated. You guys don't have to listen to this. Kyran, our first beatdown character. Kyran is joining the fray, and of course, with my luck, I got the beatdown character I'm least familiar with, even though I'm currently playing the GPA's Fire Emblem game. It's interesting start, at least. Honestly, I'm kind of freaking. Oh, settings. Oh, oh, thank God. Oh my God. No sound. Oh, I'm so glad. That was one of the most headache-inducing things I have ever heard. Alright, who's next? Oh, I'll show you in a bit. Amethyst! Not the wrestler gem is joining the fray. Amethyst is here. No, wait, does this mean that I have to add the rest of the crystal gems? Because Amethyst does not have a single move. Like, Amethyst has her down special changed to, like, other members of the crystal gems, or can I fuck it, we'll add the whole crystal, all the we are the crystal gems, we'll always fight the day, save the fake Steve Universe fan, I can't even quote the lyrics right. Oh, honey bunny, we added the crystal gems, chill out. We've got Kovacs taking on Don Ramon, Chespin taking on Codex Snake, Captain N taking on Temi, The Chosen One taking on Anan Z, Nicolas Cage taking on Mrs. Yukari, and Kyran taking on Crystal Gems, the beatdown civil war. And now let's spin the wheel once again. Amethyst was the one who signed the off. Yes, the purple puma. The purple puma did it. And now the next one will be yes! A favorite of mine, Bad Box Art Mega Man is all elite, all Inter-Lawl-Ional Fight Club. Bad Box Art Mega Man is joining the IFC. Weed, everyday smoke weed, please smoke weed every day. What are you talking about? Oh, I guess you're talking about Sonic. No, our first rejection. Buzz. How do I add like the receipt? Oh no. What the hell is this? Why is this so giant? Let's just edit this one. Okay, there we go. I've now used it. Gonna go eat dinner. Goodbye. Bad box art was in Little Mega Man. Okay. Now let's spin and hope it's not a Roblox character. Why is it spinning so slowly? I guess Roblox made it slower. Markiplier, another beatdown character. Markiplier will be fighting Bad Box Art Mega Man. I know next to nothing about Markiplier, but you guys will have to help me on this one. Alright, let's spin again. Oh, come on, this is so goddamn slow. Generator Rex, another LOL Galaxy fighter. Let's just spin duration is not 12 seconds. Let's change it to 5 seconds. Alright. Now it's spinning far faster. Oh, Stevie, you're quoting Stevie Smokers. Krang! Krang is coming! Our second Throw-some LOL-C and second Mirrorverse character, as a matter of fact. Krang! Who will our favorite alien overlord be fighting next? The big Krang. Morshu! Morshu is coming! And for the record, I will consider like them. It's not specifically the YTB guy version of Morshu, it's kind of like a combination of both the YTB guy and the Odyssey version. So this is technically our first LOL Odyssey character. Krang will be taking on Morshu. Morshu this time won't be taking on Beatbox Thanos, a whole different alien invader. You got me out of the shower. This better be good. I forgot about that. I'm so glad. Alright. We've got the iconic Morshu. Strong Bad! The Wrestleman! The Wrestleman! I'm sorry if I scared some of you, but he fits in this perfectly. He's a wrestler. Of course he's gonna be in this. Yeah. Alright. If we land on Hulk Hogan, I'm gonna scream even harder. Alright. Vici! Strong Bad and Vici. Oh my god, this is gonna be insane. Lampard, rope bombs, a wrestling tournament? You want it. It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rupees. But yes, we're gonna get Strong Bad versus Vici. Obey Vici. Destroy Mario. Alright. Beeper! Not even Deeper or Bill Cipher. Viper is coming to town. This is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a lot of fun lore-wise. Also, a first Echo Fighter of this rundown. Let's see who is taking on Viper. Marotsuki, our fourth LOL original character. This thing is biased. We have had like 4 LOL original characters by already. Well, I mean, we also do have 4 beatdown characters, but that's expected. Interesting team, Viper versus Marotsuki. This is gonna be an interesting matchup. Viper signs. Aruhi, our 5th original LOL character. The owner of the worst side special in LOL history. You know what, nah. Let's kind of... I'm not too sure about adding her. She's not that interesting compared to, like, I don't know. Haruhi is gonna get the boot for now. Alright, who's next? Pops! Pops is coming to town. Another Homestar Runner character. What if the wheel chooses John DiMaggio? You mean the voice actor of freaking... Bender. If it landed on Bender, I would not have a problem with it. It may fit this thing like a glove. Alright. Gaston! Well, that's an OG LOL character, I'm fine with being here. If there's one character who fits in here more than anyone else, it's Gaston. No one fits wrestling tournaments like Gaston! But will he survive against Pops? We'll see. We are coming. Yeah, I know you meant John DeMico. You just spelled it John DiMaggio. Alright. Who is next? Let's see if we can get a... Nah. Sorry to Gatsooks, but I'm not too interested in doing like the Crazy Dave. I have used 3 of my... Let's see who is next. Warwick Hall Priest! Yes, we have a Lawl-esque character. And of course, Warwick, our first loyal fumble veteran, is joining the battle. And who will Warwick Hall Priest be taking on? Planted a plant. Truly the greatest LOL character of all time. Alright. Next up. Superintendent Chalmers. I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable tournament. Interesting how this thing is biased towards. No LOL cassette or LOL of the Lost characters, and I'm pretty sure there are plenty of other LOLs that are missing. Next up. Oh boy. Well, we all knew she was gonna get in here. Kamina Shinozomi is part of... whatever. Inter-Lawl-Ional Fighting League. Fight Club. Okay, next up. I'm not too sure about the bullshit, man. Sorry, guys. Just he's not. I haven't seen his moveset, and kind of I kind of want to use it on some funny characters. All right, give us someone good. You know, some good ones, as Strongback would say. Okay, fine. A lot of creepypastas here. I do like LOL Sky Blue and I miss it dearly. So Creepy Bloom gets to be here. Even if I am not I've only seen one episode of My Little Pony. I'm sure someone else from Lawl-esque will. Maybe you'll be lucky, maybe you'll get Rock Hercules. Alright, who's next? Uh, okay, that's the last rejection I can do. I was not expected to reject so many people. But this means that I cannot, no one can be rejected anymore. I have to, let's see here, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4 characters left. And I can't turn any of them down. And another LOL original member, Chief, is joining the foray. And now, spin the wheel. Who will take on Chief? It's Chrome T-Rex from Smash Bash. Chrome Dino, I mean. It's very funny because I'm on Chrome, and if I cut off my internet, I could literally be playing Chrome Dino's game right now. And it's time for our final mashup. Number 1. Who will be joining the... Ah! God damn it! Okay, fine, I'm adding him. Well, at least he has 2 movesets too. Dolphy, I don't think it's gonna land on Dolphy. Alright, who will be taking on Roblox noobs? Okay, fine, let's have one more original LOL character, Carlos Trejo. And that is our... And that is our current lineup. Of course, Corvax, Don Ramon, Chespin, Codex Snake. I mean, this is gonna be our lineup for the evening. Kovacs versus Don Ramon. The computer genius takes on the quirky jobless man. Chespin takes on Codex Snake. The man who won't shut up versus the squirrel who won't evolve. Captain N versus Temi. Video game player meets video game designer. The Chosen One versus Anansi. The computer-originated fighter meets the horror fighting game icon. Nicolas Cage takes on Mrs. Yukari. The crazy policeman versus the drunk angry teacher. Danny Trejo versus Warwick Priest. You mean Carlos Trejo, not Danny Trejo. Kiran versus Crystal Gems. Dead Summoners of LOL Beatdown. Bad Box Art Mega Man versus Markiplier. The Battle of the Boxes. Generator Rex versus Krang. The boy who fights aliens versus the big alien. Oh, wait a minute. Where did I go wrong? So, oh, right, yo. No, I didn't count anything wrong. No, wait, I did. I got everything wrong. Oh my god. Wait, is there someone missing from the lineup, or did I skip someone? No, I did not. It seems that... Morshu will be taking on Strongbad, the Wrestleman versus the Salesman. Ouija versus Piper, two eldritch horrors, the masters of possession, fight on each other. Madotsuki versus Bobs, the quirky salesman versus the girl of dreams. Gaston versus Wolvik Hall Priest. The beast tamer takes on the ghost priest. Planty the Plant versus Superintendent Chalmers. The silly gag versus the only normal person in Springfield. Kaminasi no Zombie versus Creepy Bloom. Creepypasta Icon versus the woman with who fights with her assets. Chief versus Chrome Dino. Disney versus Microsoft. No, wait, Microsoft doesn't own Google Chrome, never mind. Disney versus Google. And Roblox Noob versus Carlos Trejo. The face of Roblox versus the face of ghost hunting. These last few matches are very thematically interesting. Discuss these matchups. I'm gonna take a quick break. Yeah, the wheel decided all of it. Okay, I'm back. Um, let's introduce our hosts for this tournament. Bro, it's me, Vince Russo. What is what is up, everybody? This is unprecedented, uncensored, brand new pro wrestling, lolling, fusion, action brawl. whoever wins this match will win the big Inter-Lawl-Ional Lawl-esque Fight Club Championship Brawl. Greetings, I'm Space Ghost. Today. First of all, I want to ask, why are there so many original Lawl guys in this tourney? Bro, because we need the money, bro. People aren't gonna watch if you don't have the originals. Whatever. We are ready to start the tournament. But first, let's introduce our first fighters. Anyways, with all those pros, you sound like how you did in that animated pilot. Remember that? All right, I remember. Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same voice. Let's start with Kovacs. Hello there. I'm Kovacs. And I'm clever. You guys can come up with like reasons for both characters why they are part of this tournament, if you want. I feel like that would be very nice, helpful with building this thing, putting this thing together. Cortex offs money. And I'm in debt to the mafia. Got the Kovacs being interrogated by mob bosses. By mob.
This is your third warning, Mr. Cole, Mr. Fax. If you do not pay what you're owed,
Oh, goddamn Dev Tools Mastermind, get out.
what you're owed, you will pay. let's just say, dealt with the old stuff.
Go, help me, Mossy. If I get the money, then I will get those mafia mobsters my back. Yes. Since DevTools Mastermind showed up, I guess we could make I'm Thunderman, and unfortunately, my old shit corner where I lived was eaten by ants. My ants win again. No, the Lol OGs is homeless. Both of note. Does not hit me. If I win the money and the championship, I can spend my days just lumping around. Serious face, I meant to type serious voice. Chespin. Eating free Pokeballs from the snake. Yeah, I feel like we should tackle all the motivations, because I feel like with writing this matchup, it would basically take the whole day. And I kind of want to do research on my own time on this, so uh, we'll do the character reasons now, and then I will be writing in my own time the matchups and how they will go. And then maybe we will do like the next time. I don't know when I'll be next time. And then put the winner through a DevTools Mastermind boss fight. That would be nice. What's the motivation for Codex Snake? Yes. Codex Snake wants to buy that cool book from the library. You don't buy books at the libraries.
I want to get.
Buy at the abandoned. No.
Run down Taco Bell. Where I can find and read. Sun Tzu, Art of War.
Very comprehensible. Next up is Captain N.
Hey kids, I just want to prove that Nintendo is better than Sega. What a concept! Lol.
Uh, yeah. I might need to I don't know, I'm kind of about to head home a bit. Oh, hi, hon. I'm kind of thinking, not really. I do like this lineup, but I think I need to kind of do more work on the character stuff. As funny as these motivations are. Uh, uh, the chosen one wants to beat up that one red stick man. Wants to train so he can one day beat up that one red stick man. Yeah, we'll probably return to this another time, but I will be still the Dark Lord. Anyone got any other motivations for this character? Oh. Does anyone have any questions? Roblox nucleus sprite. Mirai. Okay, and Nancy wants to send someone through the board dimension. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me just do a bit of something. I'll keep your ideas in mind. You can still suggest character motivations, even though I'm gonna head to do something else at the moment. What do we do if we can't think of any? I don't think there will be stages as much as there will be a fighting type thing. Oh, oops. Markiplier is making a video of this event and wants to win for views. Yeah, that's pretty good. The crystal gems were dragged alongside amethyst. If Snufkin had been in LoL, then he seeded on Little Maya 6, this movie would have been the Moomin Obscure LoL trio. Yeah, that makes sense. Hello, you kind of missed like this LoL tournament thing, and we were in the middle of deciding like character matchups or like motivations for why they are taking part in the tournament. But I kind of feel like this is better suited to be like kind of a creative thing that I should do outside of a live stream. So right now I'm just kind of thinking about what to do just because I'm currently kind of bored because I'm like home alone and such. Because I was coming on my mic. Okay. You didn't ask my permission for that cameo, by the way. How many of you watch like the Maniacs versus Faces of Fear type thing that recently came out? Maybe we can do another stupid space. I don't know. I would have advertised stupid space if we were gonna do it on this stream. Oh. Something I feel like we could do is like... did I miss anything while driving? Not really. It's just kind of thinking about... I'm kind of thinking about ranking like the final performances of... Okay, winner... who had a good run. Mediocre. Kind of bad. Pathetic. Plantis motivation is gone on a date with jumper and pay with their money from the competition, which would they go to a fancy romantic restaurant. Yes. Ended up dead. Oh, you probably want to skip this one in case you haven't seen it, because this will have spoilers. Ranking every TLC lore character. No, this will be our ranking of specifically the characters who had kind of how they fared in the Master Your Dethrones. Leo, thank you. Volich's performance. Where would you say he belonged in terms of like how he did in that battle? Because personally I think Volichi did fine. He summoned characters, he saved Bobby, and he kind of he didn't really live up to his potential, so I'm gonna put him in pathetic. Regan already gets kind of for Regan, just gonna throw in everyone who was in the battle royale. Yeah, Volici did, but it's still kind of pathetic because he kind of didn't do anything aside from having like Bobby. Shit. Drang. Go man. Bobby. Uh, Puppet Trump. Pet Obama. Gruntilda. Toon Hogan. Uh, Kirby. Evil Mickey. King Ramses. Nosferatu. Game Boy Camera. Mario Head. Regan did at least shoot Hogan, so he got mostly kind of bad. I mean, he kind of, that's the only reason he is not in pathetic is because he shot Trump and he kind of, Kirby ended up dead and I kind of wanted him to win. Yeah, alright, I did it, yeah, Kirby ended up dead. Get ready for the old muscle ball. Yeah, Toon Hogan is going there too. His run was very pathetic. Uh, we I kind of need to update Frank Bruno since he got turned. He kind of got away. He ate Sullivan's staff, so he had. I'm not sure where would I put him. Would I put him in mediocre? He didn't really interact. I'm gonna put him in mediocre. Uh, Same thing with Savage because while he did rescue Hogan, his Slim Jims, he did fight Nosferatu. Hogan had a pretty bad run, ended up dead. Sullivan was obviously the winner alongside Oli, Odim, and Melias Moon. These guys, these were the MVPs of the fight. What did that staff taste like? It tastes like knocking on wood. And then he turned into a real guy. Yes, he became a real boy. That's why I'm proud of him. Bluster. He did fight Evil Mickey. He did pretty well against Evil Mickey, and he's missing, but he did do well against Evil Mickey and Melias' son and Melias' moon. So Melias' son did have a small role, but he ended up dead. Yeah, he did a pretty good job for. Actually, I'm gonna put him in had a good run. Interesting because he was kidnapped by false kings and all. And even though he did fail to save Hogan, he still did enough to justify his placement. Scurvy, he kind of just did fuck all. He helped defeated, wanted this monkey, please find him. Cluster tried to be a hero, yes. He kind of did, I'd say Scurvy's run has always been kind of middle of the road. He did it, well, didn't really eliminate anyone. He kind of just stood there and shot his cannonball, but he didn't do anything to so he's kind of in the kind of bad tier. Tom Cranky, on the other hand, he eliminated Evil Mickey with the Pun song, and he did a pretty good job with Mario Head working together like that. Did I forget anyone? Was there I swear there was someone in the Battle Royale who kind of. No, I don't think so. Alright, Moment Jesus, but he's not here. Technically. Moment Troll fought pretty valiantly again. He mostly spent his time fighting against Moment Jesus, but he did put up a, considering he was fighting against a literal god. Alright, the Oompa Loompas, yes. Good point. I completely forgot about them. Where are they? Why did I add them here? Oompa Loompa Doopity-doo, I've got a perfect puzzle for you. Oompa Loompa Doopity-dee. Alright, they are there. Oompa Loompas did kind of play with hookbeaks and they tried to fight, but ultimately it didn't really result in anything. Dr. Nick, he realized the error of his ways, but ultimately, yeah, King Ramses is already there. He was pathetic because he didn't really do anything. Dr. Nick was kind of just mediocre. Warus Krampak knocked out Krang, but he was kind of responsible also for that whole thing. Hookbeak kept failing every single time. But although he did fight against, he did knock out. Did Oompa Loompas drown in the river? Yeah, they did. Alright, so we're gonna put them in ended up dead here. Krang destroyed Mumintroll's gun, and Krang also. We should make our uninvited guest feel welcome. Your nightmares have only just begun. Oh, Krang's lines from that special are so quotable. But kind of when you're knocked out by a cannonball and a giant hurricane is approaching, there's really not much. But I say there was someone else on Krang's teams who was uh, able to do more. So I guess Krang will. Well, I'm not sure. Krang didn't do enough. He's kind of bad. Whereas I'd say Roman had a good run. He trapped evil Mario's minions in a bubble. He fought. Well, Mario Head, his evil calcinator ray couldn't harm Mario Head, but he did do. He was able to escape the tornado, so that's cool. And he formed a friendship with Krang, and that's always important. The best people are the ones friends we were made along the way. Poor Bobby, he had a pretty pathetic run. He ended up and the politics ended up dead. That's all I'm gonna say about that. The calcinated red gate really cannot harm you. How do you calculate that? Gruntilda killed Melaya's son. So she gets. I'd say she had a good run. She was eliminated by Melaya's Moon and Odin, who are easily the most powerful ones in this whole thing, because they ultimately they even managed to outdo Sullivan and Ollie Anderson. So I say Gruntilda had a good run, and Gruntilda did also fight against Melaya's Moon pretty efficiently, and she destroyed the Odim's the wing form. If you had to make a Puppet Nation character moveset, what would you do? Shouldn't Hookbeak Screw? Well, Hookbeak Screw and Yukusial are both didn't do anything. Mormon Jesus, I'm gonna. The Moon makes to make a cameo on it, yeah. For Mormon Jesus, I'm adding him because he ultimately, while he was I'm gonna make Mormon Jesus go into the Mormon Jesus goes here, mediocre tier. Evil Mario. He didn't get eliminated, so that's a win for him, but while he was memorable addition, he was still a joke. Obama technically raised the stakes, because you mean stakes as in S-T-A-K-E, not steak. I mean, did Puppet Obama put on a grill and start cooking some steak? I'm gonna save ya! Evil Mickey, while he did fight pretty valiantly against Blaster, he messed up. The final hero who had a good run was Mario Head, because Mario Head destroyed Goal Moon. The moment Jesus was disappointed in his performance. And Mario Head helped to eliminate Evil Mickey, and he knocked out Krang. Imagine turning old by listening to bad headphones, I don't know. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, I'm just gonna add a new tier for. I feel like Nosfera barely even got in there. I'm gonna add Nosferatu and King Ramses on that tier. And that leaves us with Game Boy Camera, who not only was the first elimination, the person who did the first elimination, he also attacked. He didn't do that much, so he was a mediocre, I guess, too, because he did at least. So this is our lineup. The obvious winners were Sullivan, Ollie Anderson, Odim, and Melias Moon. Though technically, if we are being clear, Odim and Melias Moon are the ultimate winners, because they betrayed Sullivan and they took the big key. Is Puppet Obama still trapping Game Boy camera? He's been he lost the running minigame, so he kind of got erased from existence. But if you throw, here is the official lore rule. If you throw Obamanium, the famous item Obamanium in Game Boy camera, you will resurrect Puppet Obama back to life. That is the official lore. Write it in the lore books. I mean, what does the key even do again? That's a mystery you'll have to wait and see. I will just say what the key does. It's probably the biggest mystery right now. Throw Obama into JVC. Yes, exactly. You will. That is how you resurrect Puppet Obama back to life. The key is a very big part. If you look at Sullivan's drawing in the section, then you should be able to parse some ideas. There are hints all across the Miraiverse about what the key is actually doing, and that's why I wish that people were theory crafting more about the whole thing, because I promise you it will have an interesting solution. And as for the others, Blaster, Roman, Gruntilda, and Mario Head had a good run. Frank Bruno, Randy Savage, Toon Cranky. Is it a key to your car? No, I don't have a car. I have a bike. 60s Moment Roll, Mormon Jesus, Dr. Nick, Warus Grandpa, and Game Boy Camera had a mediocre run. At least they eliminated someone or did enough status quo changes to kind of have more of an important. People who had kind of a bad run were Spitting Image, Ronald Reagan, Captain Scurvy, Hook Peak. The key turns you into Mirai Jr., granting you unlimited staved hands. Okay? Me and Zombie are not that far yet where we have a child yet. Oh yeah, for Krang and Evil Mario. Then we had Waluigi, Bobby, and Evil Mickey in the pathetic tier because they didn't really do that big of a thing. Nosferatu and King Ramses were barely even there. And Annotated Kirby, Hulk Hogan, Clone Hogan, Meliason, uh, Puppet Trump, Oompa Loompas, and Puppet Obama all ended up dead. Though you can still resurrect all these characters can be, except for Puppet Trump, for obvious reasons, all these characters can be resurrected in some form. Uh, you can resurrect Puppet Obama by throwing Obamanium at the Game Boy camera. You can resurrect Malaya Sam with that goblet from the pyramid that was shown at the credit sequence. You can resurrect Oompa Loompas by calling Willy Wonka. You can resurrect Hulk Hogan by spoilers. Uh, you can resurrect Toon Hogan by. Uh, honestly, I have no idea. But the important thing is he doesn't stay dead. An annotated Kirby can be re-summoned by, I don't know, getting that YouTube copyright claim removed. Annotated Kirby is the Anoverse version of Kirby. You know, there are old episodes and there are new ones that can be found of Annotated Kirby. And special shout out to Dan Skittlegate for adding annotations to Annotated Kirby, which made him more feel like actual Kirby and not just, annotated Kirby and not just like actual Kirby. I'm sorry about the whole Inter-Lawl-Ional championship thing. I was expecting it to be more fun live, but kind of, I was just, Mice was for my opinion on sets that came out this month. Old Man was fantastic. Kid Coco was fun but simple. Simple but fun, I mean. Blue Baby was kind of weird but kind of funny. Mouse Fitzgerald proved that LoL Linked is gonna be a great LoL and I love the roster. Michael Jackson vs. SpongeBob was very charming. I'm surprised how old the source material was. Mice was very nice, and I'm not just saying that because my boyfriend made it. I love you, if you're still listening. And yeah, I think that's it. I still think with how things are going, we might still get one more move set before the month is done, but I don't know how likely that is. But I heard the Krasin Road Chicken is coming eventually. Not sure about others, but I have high hopes. I know that Zed is doing good progress on Pengu, and I can't wait because I love LOL Hitter so much. LOL Aether. LOL Aether, not LOL Hitter. If you guys tell... Oh my god. Oh. That shows you that I have streamed for way too long. Oh. But anyway, I will. The Inter-Lawl-Ional thing is still gonna happen. But yeah, it may not happen live. But I will still be like. But I'll be trying to. It's right gonna probably be the main LOL thing I'll work on this summer. Since things I'm gonna work on some other things. But do also keep an eye on the wiki because I am adding so much stuff into the wiki involving like TCLC lore, and I will be also working on a page for another LOL. Wait, what was it called? I'll Smash Bros. LOL thing 2 lore, LOL Nebula lore. I've recently become kind of a lore master, and hopefully I can do like a stream where I do like talk more about lore stuff. So, uh, does anyone have any more questions before we kind of end it for tonight? Hmm. Mirai originated lore, you mean? I didn't create LOL, I'm not Chin or anything like that. I haven't progressed that much on Europa Finale. I will start working on it. I don't want to work on big projects during the summer because it will take some time. I've got to, but I promise you, it will be worth it. I still want to do like cross LOL creative exercises, and I'll probably retool it a bit. Who knows, the Inter-Lawl-Ional thing, because it sounds like it's gonna be really fun. Are you thinking of working on TCLC more at some point? The TCLC Assist Trophy video is currently being worked on, but we are still. I do have some movesets that I have in mind, but yeah. Anyways, this was a nice little stream. It was nice to stream after a long time. I'm sorry, Murilo, you arrived just at the end of the stream. I'm sorry. What would happen if Old Man met Gaston? The world would explode. Anyways, thank you so much for coming here, and I'll see you next time. Ever thought about doing a Hunger Games Simulator stream? I don't know. It's not my thing. Okay, bye.